The revelation that I just received is amazing. Really, it's amazing. When I know why I was calling Spirit Father, because it's who I was lacking in my life. But the truth is this: the divine is actually an imperial empress, ruler over all things, both darkness and light. So I asked, why is there darkness? And she spoke, because without darkness, how can there be light? And I was just blown away by that. It's amazing. And then I said, why is there man? And why is there female? And she spoke to me and said, that is how she chose to populate the earth. But Adam and Eve, the storyline is not correct. Why would she take a rib from a man to create a woman and then flip it around and have a female start bearing man or woman? It doesn't make any sense to me. So I asked, and she revealed it to me. They were created together. Period. And if you think about that storyline, why, if God could reach down and form man out of the clay of the earth, why couldn't he have done that with the female? He could have. And I know that the story plot is, well, so they can be side to side, but that just does not make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all if you think about it. Woman came from man, and then now man comes from woman. It's backwards, people. And it only takes somebody to question what's really happening here. And the storyline is this. It's beautiful. Truth is amazing. And it's there if you seek it. I'm seeking it, man. I don't know all things. But the divine is an imperial empress. She holds both a masculine and a feminine energy. But she, both feminine and masculine, desires to dwell in the temple of whatever you need. But she is divine, and she's an imperial empress, but she's whatever you need. That's what she's saying. She's whatever you need her to be for you. It's kind of like the movie I'm thinking about, The Shack. So many preachers, man, that stand behind pulpits was so offended by that movie because God chose to be in the, man, I feel that love. Thank you. Embodying in a black female. And people was offended by that. Just like you're going to be offended by what I'm telling you now. But I don't care. And she doesn't either. She's the perfect balance of masculine and female. Masculine and feminine energy. Just like I am today. I've been perfectly balanced. I don't desire the same sex. That's not what I'm saying. I'm attracted to female. Truly. um, but when you find that perfect balance, then you can truly find yourself. And then you can truly find the divine Imperial Empress. I haven't yet asked her name, but I will. I'm hearing something like about Moon Goddess or something. Maybe Luna? I'm not sure exactly. But here's the thing, people. Here's the thing. Look how long that took. That's why the enemy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm receiving something right now, a download. Check this out. She is telling me in my spirit, not out loud, but in my spirit and mind. That's how it works, people. That Lucifer, or whatever his name is, the enemy, the angel that she created, that's why he desired to raise himself above her. That's where it started. This is the root. And he began to he started the whole lie about Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve. He started the lie. First of all, here's the situation. Adam and Eve. Hear the storyline. Hear the plot line of that. Eve is the one that's blamed, right? Adam gets the scapegoat to blame Eve. What? Come on, people. And all it was is they saw something desirable and they lost their spiritual life for that. That's false. It's false. It's a lie from the enemy. What it was is she created a masculine, feminine angel, and he allowed masculinity to rule in him, and pride rose up. That's what I'm hearing. Pride rose up in him, and he wanted to dominate the Imperial Empress, and she kicked him out. And he came down to the earth, and he, with several different angels, are like, look, you're going to let a woman rule over you? That's where this started, people. That's where this mindset, this pride was produced. And it has infected this land on the earth. I remember probably 25 years ago, and this is where this came from, why I started asking. 25 to 27 years ago, I had a vision. And that vision was this beautiful Imperial Empress that I'm speaking of right now was in the sky. And she showed herself to me. She revealed herself, adorned in all beauty, beyond imagination. Just amazing. Whew. I got chills all over my body right now. Amazing. And here it is. She was in the middle of the sun and the moon. It was on both sides of her. It's the vision that I saw. And in this vision, as she stepped back, the sun and the moon collided. They came together. And it was an explosion. An explosion. And the fragments fell to the earth. Wow. That's deep. Huh. This is deep, people. But you know what? Like I said in the beginning, bear with me as I bear with you. I don't know everything yet. I never claimed that I do. But I will tell you this. I'm a seeker of the truth. And that is the truth. If you can sum me up, it's that. You can wrap that around me, and then you can open it up, and that's what's going to be on the inside. A seeker of the truth. Not what somebody told me, but what I find for myself. I'm not prideful to come on and say I made a mistake. Possibly made a mistake in some things I've said. No. Because I don't look at them as failure. I look at them as one step forward until I reach what I'm trying to find. And that's the purpose. That's the point in this whole thing. And here's the beauty. Mankind, stop oppressing the opposite sex. That goes for both feminine and masculine. It's not just the masculine anymore, it's both. It's both. It's time to go inside of yourself and find that balance. It's a beautiful thing, people. There's nothing wrong. Here's the thing. Thank you. That's where this homosexuality and lesbianism is coming from. That's where it's coming from. The confusion. You're pulling one-sided. You're pulling towards one side instead of balancing the both and embodying both of those. Wow. Just like the Imperial Empress, who she chooses to embody. At this time, she's saying, at this time, because of the lessons to be learned, of the balance of feminine and masculinity. And she chooses to embody. Women are beautiful. Period. Okay? There's something about women. Their presence and essence, just gorgeous. And I'm attracted to that. Okay? I'm not attracted to the opposite sex. I'm not. I'm balanced, though. I'm not afraid to be vulnerable. This is what they want you to think. It's vulnerability. It's not vulnerability, people. It's power. It's power, the understanding of the perfect combination of the two. Is perfect balance, perfect harmony and peace. Whew. And once you bring that back into balance, I don't know. I don't want to say too much more than what I've said until I know 100%. But I'm a truth seeker, people. And I'm not afraid to tell the truth if I receive that truth. And I'm going to tell exactly how it is. And I don't care if it hurts your feelings or not. That's not why I've come. That's not why I have embodied this. Man. That's all that's been revealed to me at this current time. And that's a big, big change. I receive it gladly and open. My heart's open to it. If you want the truth, you have to be open to it, people. You can't be closed off. Find your balance. Find your masculinity and your femininity. Is that a word? Your feminine and masculine energy. Balance those out. If you don't know how to do that, ask the Imperial Empress and she'll help you. She's a goddess. She's the ruler over all things. Wow. That's amazing. We've all been taught that it was a man, when in fact it's really just both. The beauty of both. In all. She's everything in all. Man, That's powerful. To grasp that, it's just like, wow. Because it goes against everything you've been taught. It goes against everything that everyone else has been taught. That's what's wrong with this planet and the world. But not for long. Balance. It's time for balance. Anything that's off balance, I mean, this is both physical and spiritual law. I mean, it applies to the both of them. If anything becomes off balance ever, it creates chaos. Wouldn't you agree? I do. So find that balance. Find it. In yourself, not in someone else. Find it in yourself. The divine is exactly that. Divine. Higher than we allow ourselves to even vibrate on. If, an energy, speaking about energy vibration. Find the balance. Is what I believe she's telling me. Just find balance in yourself. And then balance will manifest on the outside. It'll go from the inside to the outside. Listen. Listen, people. That's why homosexuality and lesbianism is existing right now. Say everybody became gay and everyone became lesbian. That's off balance. Wouldn't you agree? Think about it. Then you would not be able to populate the planet anymore. It's impossible. Oh my goodness, thank you. But here's the thing. Everyone has opportunity to be both sexes. But on imperial empresses, divine timing, in your life and lives to come. In your past life, if you're a male, you may have been a female. I may have been more of a feminine energy. Embodied a female or an empress. Because I found out that I am royalty. But this is very... Everyone is royalty, is what I just heard. Everyone is. Wow, that's powerful. That's powerful. Everyone is. But it's been stolen from us. That knowledge has been stolen away from us, people. If that don't make you mad, I don't know what will. And I mean mad in a sense to where you want to just not project, not look outside, but look on the inside, find the truth. Because the truth is on the inside, and that's where we will begin that healing. And that's when we are going to begin to find out who we are. Find your balance. It's not always about us. It's about the bigger picture, people. You're going to end up populating the planet. And that's the enemy's objective. That's the truth. Are you going to let the enemy win? Shouldn't be so. Find your balance. Stay in your own body. Once you find your balance, I can promise you this. You won't find the opposite sex attractive anymore. You won't. I mean, you will say they're beautiful or handsome. I'm not saying that. You won't be sexually or physically attracted to them anymore because it's not the divine imperial empress's plan for you in this lifetime. You are a perfect balance of the two, but you embody either a man or a woman. Male